Alright, we're on. Welcome back, motherfucker!
So, yeah, it's been about, what, 2 weeks since I made my last video. I've completely lost track. I don't know, I got so busy with Thanksgiving and just having to be with family and whatnot that I didn't even have time to make video. So, yeah, I did make a couple of videos on my other account, but that was just a couple of screen captured videos I made, just putting a couple people in their place. You gotta go check them out if you have a chance. Anyway, this is going to be a rant that has been just long overdue requested, and this is for my very good friend on YouTube by the name of Christian God 9999. And Corey, man, I am terribly sorry to have kept you waiting this long, but hopefully by the time I get done with this video, more people than just you and me will feel the same way that we do. So at least you'll find out. So what are my thoughts on this economy? I'm not going to be the first to tell you that I think that we're in the worst economy since the Great Depression. And obviously it sucks ass that, you know, we're having to pay higher prices on stuff that we didn't have to before. Obviously it sucks that some of our favorite places are going out of business. Obviously it sucks that companies are cutting back on their help so that, you know, customers don't get the same service that they were getting before. And it sucks even more than anything when people with, you know, 4-year degrees, with, you know, bachelor's degrees and, you know, PhDs even, can't even find a job because companies are just, you know, neglecting to hire anybody. Obviously, all of that sucks. But you know what makes me... It's not just the fact that the economy is fucked up right now that really makes people like me and other people alike who are also experiencing this problem feel the same way. It's not just that. It's the reason behind it. Let's take a look back at what happened, shall we? And I don't give a fuck how many of some of you Republican fuckwads out there are gonna, you know, tell me that otherwise, because it's not fucking true, okay? First of all, the Republican Party has been in power, I'm talking like up, you know, to 2008. They have been in power, like, for the past 10 years. 10 fucking years. Not 8 years like some people think. No, 10 years. Let's not forget. Even though we had the Democrats in power throughout pretty much the whole decade of the 90s, the Republicans took over the last 2 years of the 90s because they were impeaching Bill Clinton because of the whole Monica Lewinsky bullshit. And since that time, we have watched the economy just fucking plummet. So I don't want to hear any of these Republican fuckwads on here telling me that it's not the Republicans' fault, it's Obama's fault. How the fuck is it Obama's fault when he wasn't even in fucking office for the past 10 fucking years? How do you figure that? Well, the economy's been dropping ever since it's been dropping even before he was in office. But anyways, let me explain what happened here. When George Bush took office, he signed a thing that would have all the banks have all the power, so that people, even with bad credit, could purchase homes that they couldn't even pay for. And now that all the banks have the power, they can just run amok and pretty much do whatever the fuck they like, and screw people over, do whatever. And yeah, it's a fucking mess, because it shouldn't be like that. I mean, the banks should have some, you got to draw the line somewhere, and it's like there's almost nowhere to draw the line with the banks anymore. But because of people with bad credit purchasing things that they can't actually pay for, companies have had to go bankrupt. There are so many. We're in so much debt right now, it's just, the numbers will just blow your mind. I mean, we're talking like billions, maybe even trillions. I can't even remember. I mean, the numbers are just fucking outrageous. Oh, and let's not forget about how much money that, you know, they spent on that war in Iraq. And we're talking just billions of dollars. And now we're in debt because of that too. And I think that's had a little bit of effect on the economy as well. Because Bush just had to get in there and fight that war in Iraq. You know, we got some terrorists there in Iraq. There are no fucking terrorists in Iraq. There's not even a fucking connection with Iraq and Al-Qaeda, you fucking dipshit. Talked about Bush, but yeah. So because we racked up so much debt of that war, and because the businesses and banks have just been either collapsing, or they have collapsed, or they're just flat out not doing good, yeah, it's no wonder the economy's in a mess right now. It's completely fucked up, man. I'm probably going to get flamed for saying this. I don't give a shit. But I honestly think that if we had a Democratic president in office for the past 8 years, I think that we would have been better off. I really do. I don't think we'd be in this mess right now, because I personally think that the Democrats are a little bit more responsible and a little more disciplined when it comes to handling money. I mean, look at the Clinton years. I mean, hell, we started off with an economy that wasn't so great, not nearly as bad as what today's is, but it wasn't that great. And you know, Clinton was saying that he was going to get us out of the economic problems we were having then. And guess what? He not only got us out, but he gave us like a $3 trillion surplus. That man deserves a fucking beer, man. Okay, we don't just fucking spend money like crazy like what the Republicans have done for the past 10 years. And yes, like I said, it has been 10 years that the Republicans have been in power. So I think that they are somewhat to fucking blame for this mess we are in. Okay, it started off with the last 2 Clinton years in 1998 when they were impeaching Clinton, and it's been going on for the past 8 Bush years because we had Republicans in the Senate and House of Representatives. But you know what's funny too is that I'm not saying all Republicans, but a lot of the Republicans, you know, on Bush's side and whatnot, it's funny because they were voting to say, yeah, fuck them, let the banks fail, hell with them. The banks are a bunch of assholes. They're always screwing people over, this and that. Yeah, fuck them, let them fail. Yeah, the Republicans signed off on that. But you know what's funny about that? Without the banks, as much as we hate them, as much as everybody hates them, without banks, there is no economy. So then Democrats had to get the banks out of that mess. So, you want to tell me that the Republicans aren't at least a little bit responsible to blame for this economic crisis? That's bullshit, and you fucking know it. So in conclusion, I think that this economy sucks ass. It makes me hate living in America. And I'd like to give a very special thanks to all the Christian extremists out there carrying your fucking Bibles around, telling people that they're going to hell and preaching to everybody, going around, you know, door to door, handing out pamphlets and whatnot, and putting them on, basically spamming people with your stupid, false fucking beliefs and all your religious rights, getting involved, which you shouldn't have done in the first place. You ever heard of separation of church and state? Yeah. Well, apparently that doesn't apply to some of you guys. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you redneck Republican fuckwads that are out there fucking your sisters right now. And I also want to thank some of the people who are higher up, you know, making like millions per year, who basically don't even have to worry about the economy because they're bloated and they can basically spend their money on fucking anything they want. But hey, it's like Amazing Atheist said. For some of you people higher up out there, what's going to happen when you don't get rich anymore? Then that's when we're all fucking in trouble. But anyway, I want to thank you, you idiots, for electing a president that would just take this economy and just throw it down the drain. Way to go! Now, I may not have said everything I need to say in this video, but I think I've said what I need to say for now. I will probably have more rants about this subject matter on the way in another video at some time. But for now, I think that's about it. Christian Godman, once again, I'm sorry to keep you waiting this long. I hope this rant was good. And who knows, I might, like I said, I might have more to say later. Thanks for your support, man. And guys, I've got plenty more videos on the way. I'm going to do rants about just different subjects, whatever the fuck I feel like talking about. I'll be doing more parodies. I'll be talking about stuff going on with the Trade Brotherhood. All that stuff, man. It's all coming. So just hang tight. Thanks for subbing. Sorry to keep you guys waiting for 2 weeks. And I'm out, guys.